The Beach Boys on May Day in the morning, 99.3 FM, KLOR. Good morning, Dave May along with you at 8:47, 13 minutes now in front of 9 o'clock. It is 62 degrees.
And he'll even discover and display priceless works of art from Ponca City's entertainment days gone by.
What I found out in talking to Antiques Roadshow is that we have the world's largest collection of hand-painted 1930s lobby art. That's what I had discovered.
It's all just part of a day in the life of one of North Central Oklahoma's favorite entertainers.
I have a lot of interest. I'm interested in a lot of different things, and I think that's healthy.
And he is loving every busy minute of it.
My friend here, what's your name?
Precious.
Oh, Precious. Yeah, his name is Precious. How about a nice round of applause for Precious? There you go. Thank you, Precious.
Dave May begins his day at KLOR in this small building just outside of Ponca City.
Friday, May 7th. What happened on May 7th in the big rockin' world? Checking our rock and roll calendar. Let's see.
I've been doing radio, I guess, now for over 20 years, off and on, and just got back into it just a few months ago. In Ponca City, we have a special guest in with us today, an actor by the name of Dawson May. How you doing this morning, Dawson?
I'm doing great.
All right. So how long you been acting?
Basically almost my whole life.
One of the best things about radio is it's immediate. I mean, there's not, there is planning that goes into a radio show, but radio is a media that can respond immediately. Phone rings, somebody calls in, it's funny, they have an idea, there's something you need to promote, somebody walks into the studio, they've got something going on in the community. It really keeps you connected into the community.
On this day, May Day, Dave May has a special guest in his studio, the star of a play currently running at the Ponca Theater.
You're in Seussical, the musical, Seussical Jr., down at the Ponca Theater, the Evans Children's Academy production. And what do you think of that show?
I think it's really fun to do.
Fun to do?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
A sort of a, kind of a, hat-wearing cat!
Well, I happen to have your review right here before me from the local newspaper, Ponca City News, and it's a rave review for the show. Here's what it says about Dawson May. Jojo, the mayor's son, was portrayed by Dawson May, who is truly a chip off the old block. Dawson is proof that great things often come in small packages. How much did you pay the critic to write that?
0 cents.
You didn't pay? I've been on stage my whole life. I've never gotten a review like that. You're on your first big role and you get a smash review. That is incredible. Well, you do a fantastic job. I'm very proud of you. Dawson, by the way, in case you haven't cut on, he is my son.
Ask Dave May for a through line to his story and he'll tell you it's all about communication.
All right, thanks for joining us here on May Day in the morning. That's going to wrap it up. I'll be back with you Monday. Hope to see you this weekend down at the Ponca Theater.
Because when he leaves the KLOR studios, Dave May's day is just getting underway, and most of it involves communication.
Hey, do I have any messages or anything?
May is the executive director at the Ponca Theater in downtown Ponca City.
Okay, thanks. I'll be in my office. This is a beautiful theater. It was designed by the Bowler brothers out of Kansas City. They built over 100 theaters in their day. There are only 2 that I know of in Oklahoma that are still operating as theaters. This one and the beautiful Coleman Theater over in Miami, our sister theater. But this is a beautiful place. It was a vaudeville and silent movie house when it opened. And so we have a full rigged stage, and it's just phenomenal. We are trying to keep that history of entertainment alive with what we're doing in the theater now. All right, listen, you guys want to do some vocal warm-ups until Kata can? Sure. You guys look like you need something to do. All right. In a dull, dark dock. In a dull, dark dock. In a pestilential prison. In a pestilential prison. With a lifelong lock. With a lifelong lock. Awaiting the sensation. Awaiting the sensation. Of a short, sharp shock. Of a short, sharp shock. From a cheap and chippy chopper. From a cheap and chippy chopper. With a big black block. With a big black block.
Dave had no management experience when they offered him the job 4 years ago, but few doubt they could have picked a better candidate. Sometimes some things are just meant to be.
I'm kind of a vaudevillian, I think. If already tried to, you know, describe what do I do, what's the base of my personality. I think vaudeville, ventriloquism, magic, all of those types of things. I grew up loving the old comedians and stuff. So to come in and get to manage a theater that grew right along with that was an amazing opportunity.
That, my friends, that is Bob Wills.
For a number of years, I thought, you know, I was born too late. I should have been born during the vaudeville era. I love that kind of thing, but now I'm working in a vaudeville theater. We're doing children's theater and all this other stuff we're doing. So I just think it's a real fortunate time. I really do count my blessing.
No doubt so does the Ponken Theater's board of directors, because Dave May made a great discovery for the theater. One that would put the Ponken in the National Entertainment Memorabilia spotlight.
When I came to work here 4 years ago as executive director, I was told that there was some artwork, paintings, old advertising stuff, they said. And so I thought, well, that's interesting, old advertising stuff. But I didn't visualize what you now see. But I thought, well, I'm going to try to find that. And, you know, gradually over time, I was looking for it. One day, I walked into a closet, and we store stuff in this closet all the time. And I looked up, and up on this shelf, it looked like paneling stacked up there, just a stack of board. I slid the first one out, and it was a painting of Will Rogers looking down at me from the movie Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court, 1930s. And it was beautiful. It was large, it was hand-painted, vibrant colors, and the entire stack, what I thought was paneling when I looked up there, is all hand-painted work. So I didn't know what I'd found. I knew they were hand-painted, and I knew they were on board, and they were about movies of the 30s. Well, I finally got a hold of Antiques Roadshow, so that's how I found out what I had. I called one of their guests that's always on, and he's a film expert, Rudy Franke, and talked to him about what I had, emailed him some of the photographs we'd taken of it, and he educated me about hand-painted lobby art. In the 1930s, films were being produced, and they didn't send out posters, they'd send out key art pieces, and then regionally a local artist would paint something to advertise that movie, and it would go out on the front of the building. So it's a regional art form. We have the world's largest collection of hand-painted 1930s lobby art. This stuff is extremely rare because it was destroyed almost as fast as it was made. It wasn't being collected, no one was saving this stuff, it was advertising art. We have people coming from all over the United States to now see this collection.
When I count to 3, I want everyone to blow towards the rope like this. I'll get a lot of air in your lungs here. We're going to deep breathing exercise. You're going to blow right up here at the rope. When I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. I should have brushed my teeth before I tried that. The rope didn't like that too much. How about a round of applause for the stupid rope trick right there? Thank you, thank you.
After working at KLOR, catching up on everything that needs tending to at the Ponken, and doing a 1-hour interview with OETA for this program, Dave May puts on yet another hat, literally, to become the amazing Dave May.
You want to say hi to everyone?
No.
You don't want to say hi?
No.
And this may be his favorite hat to wear.
Well, listen, I want you to be in a better mood, okay?
Why?
You know what today is?
What?
This is the Mother's Day celebration.
About 4 years ago, I was tooling up to become a full-time magician ventriloquist. My mother had lived with us for a time. She had Alzheimer's, and as we were coming to a point she could no longer live with us, I'd been working part-time for a while, youth services, a youth shelter, and a mentoring program. And I was like, what am I going to do next? Well, I thought, you know, I think I'll do the magic ventriloquism thing full-time.
Dave can't do the magic ventriloquism thing full-time, but he does do it, and he does it all over Oklahoma.
Here, let me fix your hair. Fix my hair. Yeah, I want you to look good. There you go. Let me fix your eyebrows.
Don't you dare.
You don't want me to?
No!
Okay, sorry.
I'm looking good.
You think you're looking good?
I look good.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause I'm good looking.
Yeah, good looking, huh? All right, well, Andy, can you say hello to everybody?
Hello, girls.
Andy.
What?
We're not here to flirt with the girls.
Maybe you're not. Girls, hello.
And you're not going to start making eyes at the girls again tonight, are you? Andy, would you be making eyes at the girls?
No.
Is he making eyes at the girls? Yeah.
Andy, you're not going to lie, are you?
No, I'm sitting right here.
No, I didn't say lie down. I've done a lot of anti-bullying shows in schools. I do summer reading programs in libraries. I have a medicine show I go out and do in communities. Also have the world's smallest Wild West show. It's performed entirely by fleas, a trained flea circus, fleas caught off the old 101 Ranch just outside Ponca City.
What do you say? What's the word? Thank you. You tell her thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for pulling my tail. That just sounds weird.
Yeah, it does sound weird, doesn't it?
If Ponca City loves the amazing Dave May, maybe it's because the amazing Dave May loves Ponca City.
For all the moms listening in, happy Mother's Day. Ponca City is a great place to live, great place to raise children. It's a big enough town that you have opportunity to do things. There's always something going on in Ponca City, and yet it's small enough that you know everyone.
His beloved hometown saw an economic downturn when ConocoPhillips moved its headquarters to Texas.
There's been some challenges, but Ponca City is a resilient place.
But it is said that a challenge is really an opportunity, and Dave May might have been born at just the right time and be in just the right place to help Ponca City take advantage of that opportunity.
You know, I think hard times call out the arts. I think, you know, we've had some downturn in the economy and thing, and I think that's part of it. I think we're finding our new identity. I believe Ponca City will become one of the best tourist attractions anywhere. And we often talk about what's happening with Ponca City right now. It's kind of like the early days of Branson. You've got great entertainment, you've got 3 or 4 venues that are doing it, and then we have all of this other great stuff to go see while you're here.
And if he has anything to say about it, and he does.
Don't forget Seussical Jr. Tickets on sale at PoncanTheater.com, or you can pick them up down at the Poncan Theater box office. That'll open at 10 o'clock this morning. Going to leave you with this thought.
May the Lord bless and keep you.
Ponca City in north central Oklahoma might just see a rebirth as an entertainment district with a little help from the hardworking, multi-talented, and always enthusiastic, amazing Dave May.